Good morning. Welcome back to the rural world. My name is Lou. If you've been here before, thanks for stopping back. If you're brand new, thanks for clicking. It is June 4th, 2026. Things are finally drying out. Starting to get some field work done. I'm on my way right now to get some diesel fuel because my oldest son ran our tractor out of fuel last night disking, but the fuel gauge doesn't work. I knew it was getting low and I told him to go ahead and keep trucking, so it is what it is. We'll get it going here, but it's been such a wet spring. This is our first, yesterday was our first day in the field. Things are finally drying out enough where people around here are starting to get some seed put in the ground, so I want to get the rest of this field finished up with the first pass. I got some more trees I need to get out of the way with the excavator. I moved a couple yesterday while he was disking, so I'm going to finish that up, and then we'll see where the day takes us. I'm kind of dreading going to get fuel right now. I know it's not going to be good. It's going to be painful, but I'm not the only one feeling it. Hopefully there's relief on the way. All we can do is hope for the best, plan for the worst, I guess, if that's even possible. You betcha.
Roller
$115 for 4 cans of diesel fuel, off-road at that. I gotta go get a receipt. Anything's gonna help this next year with taxes, so I gotta track all this stuff. Freaking ridiculous. Yeah, well, let's make our way back to the house. I tell you what, $115 for 4 cans of diesel. And that's nothing. Some of my full-time farmer buddies are spending thousands and thousands of dollars per day to run one of these big tractors that, you know, they'll suck up 300 gallons of fuel in a day. It's insane. So nobody's gonna make their money back now. Something's got to give. Prices got to get better on commodities. They need to go up. All the inputs need to go down. Right now it's reverse. So I don't know what the answer is, but people are getting stuff planted. So that's a good thing. We'll keep plugging away and see what we can get done. This guy must have got his beans in at least a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So probably right when you can see it was a little bit wet when he was planting it, but Hey, he took a chance. He got them in there. They're popping up, so more power to him. I'm just hoping to get everything in the ground that I need to, and we'll hope for the best. That's all we can do. Keep trucking. Well, here's where he ran out of fuel. See if we can get this thing fueled up. Whew. Hopefully she starts easy. See if we got to prime it or not. Well, that should be enough to get it started. If it's going to start. Well, let's see. I gotta go do that. Fuel lines, half, 9/16, bunch of different ones. Well, the tractor doesn't want to start real easy, so we're going to have to prime that. But I hear the fertilizer spreaders are down the road, and they're going to be coming this way. So I want to get this excavator out of the way so it's not showered with fertilizer. I hate to have the tractor showered by fertilizer, but looks like it did a little bit of burning overnight. I'll get that all spruced back up here, and we'll go from there. Move my burning fuel and my body fuel. All right. Put that over there for now. Get this thing out of the road here. I pulled it out in the field because I didn't want to take a chance. Something go crazy at night. I had that fire pretty much contained when I left last night, but you never know. Better be safe than sorry. I don't want to burn up a machine for being lazy. Check the oil. I tell you, having this camera in your hand's kind of a pain in the butt. Good. Hydraulics good. Fan belt's tight. Should be good to go. I need to grease it, but we'll do that when we get back to the house. I hear him coming. leave that there for right now. Let me go see what these guys are doing. Ooh, rough ride, rough ride. I'll be back here in a minute. I see these guys are sitting over here. Got these guys spreading fertilizer down here in the field. I gotta go see what the holdup is. Either that or he's waiting for a refill, but I'll go check and make sure he knows what's going on. Hello. Where's it blowing? It ain't really blowing anywhere, is it? Not really.
Ja. I to do with it.
Hold on to it for a second. Is it still recording?
Yeah.
You could film some of this fiasco. Did this thing get hit by a tree tire or just come loose?
Came loose.
I need a socket for that. I can't get that. Alright, try pumping that thing again. Did you get all the fuel in there?
Yeah.
Alright, pump it again. Yeah, there's a lot of air come out that time.
Says there's only 10% battery remaining.
Alright, go ahead and shut it off.
Was it this red button?
Yeah.
Should I stop recording first?
That one does stop it, then the one on the side shuts it off. Go ahead and pump it. Well, we got the tractor running finally after, I don't know, at least an hour of screwing around trying to bleed the pump. So Tyler's over there finishing disking. Are you gonna go ride with him too, Tobe, for a minute?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? He's throwing dirt. I'm gonna finish getting this fire put back in place, burn up the rest of this stuff, and then get the excavator back home. All the fertilizer got spread. We got another issue with the disc. I found one of the main brackets that hold the gangs to the frame is broke. So that needs to be welded or replaced, which I don't know. That disc is pretty old, so whether or not I can even get parts for that, I don't know. But in the meantime, we'll probably end up using some of my buddy's equipment to finish this out. But it's going right now. We kind of got it wired in place enough to finish this field, but that's probably going to be it until we get that fixed. So let me get this machine running and we'll go from there. puffing in that smoke anymore. It's got a lot of poison ivy in there. Let it get going, and then I'll throw the rest of that crap on there. I'll start it in soon. You didn't breathe none of it in, did you?
Nah.
I'm good now. You guys can head back if you want. Thanks, Tobe.
Yeah.
Cody's staying?
Nah, he can go with you. Unless he wants to sit back here, it's up to him. You staying back here? What are you doing? What's that? You're gonna go back with Tobe?
Yeah,
Okay.
Where'd you get that cherry Pepsi from?
it was on the table. It was in the dining room.
I saw you put it back in that cooler there.
Yeah, it's nice and cold in there, huh? Okay. Right there. Seeing those guys work together, farming, that fills my heart, folks. Makes me happy. That's why we bought this place. So these guys got room to roam, room to play. We do a little bit of farming. We're kind of away from it all out here. Even though we had a bunch of mechanical problems today, right there, that made up for it right there. That made my day. Almost brings a tear to my eye. I love seeing it. Brings me back to when I was a kid. Look at them. Riding on the tractor together, BSing, having a good time. Probably saying, look at that old man over there. What the heck's he doing with that camera? That's probably what they're saying. But that's all right. Someday they'll watch this video and it'll bring a smile to their face and a tear to their eye, maybe. All right, let's get the rest of this burned up. Then I'm gonna take the excavator back to the house. Whew. Well, I'll tell you what. This machine makes it so easy to just do whatever. All I was going to do was pick up a couple trees that fell into the field, which I did. Started burning those up yesterday. Next thing you know, I'm clipping more branches that are hanging in the way, and it just best machine I've ever bought right there. This thing is so handy on the farm. But I think I'm going to call it a day. The field is all disced up. The boys finished that. Even after we had a ton of problems, we got the tractor going. We got the disc kind of shored up enough to finish. We'll probably end up finishing it up with my buddy's machinery and get this thing planted hopefully within the next few days. We'll see what happens, but it is June 4th, 2026 today, and yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for today. My original plan was I was gonna come back here this morning with the machine, stir up the fire, bring the machine back up because I got some stuff up at the house I want to do with it. Well, now it's probably 6 o'clock, 6:30, so that didn't work out. So I'm gonna leave it back here again tonight. Hopefully stir up the fire in the morning, get everything condensed so it burns up. Take it back to the house, finish what I got to do with that, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do next. I still got another little field down the road that needs fit up yet. We haven't touched that yet, but we'll figure it out. We're talking rain coming tomorrow night, so we'll get it. We'll see how it goes, but I think I'm gonna end this video now, and then I'll bring you guys back when we're going to plant this field. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. So, all right then, we'll see ya. I'm gonna get you on there, get your muscles.
Sure. So.
Betcha. I'll put that as my thumbnail.